Hello everyone! One of the screenshots of Outbound showed one of the most beautiful places I think I've seen in a video game yet. And it was a windmill with a bunch of tulips around it, which is located over here on the map. It's on a hill, which already increases the potential view of value. But I want to go check that out today. So we're gonna have to make quite a bit of a detour, then go past the charging station, and then I think we can just go in here, right? Seems easy enough. Hopefully after we sleep, though, the mist has gone. God damn it. This bridge is way too small for this van, man. There we go. You have to, like, very precisely go underneath it. Well, seeing as it is nighttime, let's park at this camping spot. I'm gonna grab the berries, and then we have a snooze. Alright, day 14. I also just noticed how scary it looks whenever I look in the rearview mirror. You just see a bunch of blades. Yeah, I do not want to crash and have those fly forward. That'd be bad. We can see the treehouse from here. Good, that means we're getting closer. Was there anything on the side? Oh yeah, this is where the house was, on the hill. I think I want to go straight and then have a left turn at the next fork in the road. That way we also, you know, add this to our map, that section. Instead of going left or right here. We already explored that. And then whenever I see something, like the light wood over here, I'm going to grab that. Yeah, we can already see the windmill from up here, or from down here. It's already looking majestic. But I imagine it's going to look 10 times better when we can actually see the tulip fields. Alright, there is this charging station, which means we gotta go this way. That might become a problem. This area is very steep. I don't think we can go up just yet. Yep, steep slope detected. Man, I can already see the tulips. Alright, let's park right here. Set up camp real quick. So we do have the vehicle researcher. We need a countertop for that, which means I kind of want to start laying out where some of the walls are going to go. Alright, I think right there should be good enough for now. Now we can add a counter space to it. Then have the researcher on here. Let's see, there's two different things that we can research. Base building. Oh nice, it actually adds greenhouse components. This adds trellis building style. We need a lot of fiber for that though. Also a lot of lumber. We need the motor upgrade. Yeah, we're gonna need bolts. Alright, in order to make bolts, we need the bolt press. Something tells me that I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna see here in a sec. Because I imagine for bolts, we're going to need scrap metal? Well, alright then. We have tons of that. I thought we needed ore or something. I actually didn't pay attention to how many, just 10, that's not that bad. We also need bolts to increase carry weight. That is for the amount of walls and floor we can put down. I do wish that we had a door frame, because I don't just want to block this off. Alright, our bolts are done. To research the motor. There we go. Next one is not in the game yet. Then we need to go to the workbench. Now let's take a look. What does it cost? I imagine more bolts. Yeah, 5 bolts and some scrap metal. Right, I got the bolts. Go upgrade our motor. It is now all level 2. Our slope level is level 2. Don't know why that's separate, but hey. Alright, now we should be able to get up this hill right here. Yes. Hey, what is that over there? A giant blue tulip. We can pick these. I've never seen those in real life. I don't think those exist. But what do they even do? Nothing. I imagine we can use these for decorative items. It's funny how they pick the blue ones, because they stand out the most. I mean, besides their size, I don't think you can have blue ones. Although, well, just because I haven't seen them doesn't mean they don't exist, I suppose. There's like so many different varieties of tulips, it's bloody insane. It does seem like there's a little house over there. So let's go to bed. Yeah, we're not gonna go get this one. That is all the way back where we started. Alright, let's keep going. First, check out the house, because I imagine there's something there. Nice little garden. I'll be taking these blue ones, though. Hope you don't mind. Some water. Finally, the first well that I've seen that actually makes sense. Let's see. It has some... Well, has a bottle cap. This just seems to be filled with... probably compost. And I'm not sure exactly when we'll come back here. So I will be picking a bunch of these blue tulips. And I also see another rock stacking area too. You know, while we're doing this, and this being picking the flowers, this is probably how all the foreigners feel when they get here and starts picking them from the fields. God damn it, game. Making me do this. There's another one of these stacks. There we go. There's another one of these slope, or these incline signs. I hope that doesn't mean we need it here too. Actually, that's not even in the game, so I kind of doubt they would add that. Feels like it is a lot steeper than before, that's for sure. I wonder if later biomes, just areas in general, I guess, are going to be locked behind these vehicle upgrades. Okay, hold up. I kind of want to stop here for a sec, because I want to see what this area looks like. Where are we looking out over? Over this unexplored area. I guess the farm? Which I'm guessing is over there? Or somewhere over in that direction? Seems to be some towers there. That seems to be another fire lookout tower? Or is it the fire lookout tower? No, it's the opposite direction from the original one. But also, we have made it. Oh yeah. Alright, close the door. Doesn't it look majestic? I want to get a good view of this. And I can't even get a good view. I think this would be the best one. Yeah, I think if we stand on this outer rock, then if we press escape, there's screenshot mode. Then we just take a screenshot. And then by just opening and closing your inventory, you get all your bars back. Let's go check out the windmill. So the first question that pops into my mind is, what is this windmill being used for? I'm guessing grains. In this particular case, what's this? A pressure meter. Another grinding pedals by the looks of it. Into pedal dust. I need to do something, and that opens up that door. And that is where the computer is at, so we need to figure out how this is gonna work. Ooh. Okay, they're growing a bunch of other plants here. The trellis looks really nice. Should definitely get these. I hope we can get some smaller details like the trowels and the little rakes, whatever those were called. Just some small random decorations we can place down would be amazing. Another beautiful painting. Actually, I think this is the same one that's hangs up in that one house that we passed earlier. Alright, let's go up, because my assumption is that there is something right here. Yeah, we have to pull levers. This goes out over the balcony. The giant wheel to turn the windmill around. Oh, there's a gnome. Indiana gnomes. There is a chest over here. Bunch of petals. Carrots as well as fiber. Alright, we can go up even farther by going up the ladder. There seems to be a giant painting of a tulip. Well, of some tulips. This looks trippy as hell. Ooh. You think we can get that ladder down? Does seem to be a switch over here. But I don't think we can interact with that. Let's pull those levers. Yeah, that changes the top. I don't know how that helps me. Now, what does this one do? Busy? Let's try it in a different orientation, maybe? Wait, that pulled them back? Hold up a second. Yeah, this one pulls it back. I don't get why. However, I do imagine something changed. Well, obviously, we turned the entire thing around. Ah, I see. So in order to get to that lever up there, or that button, or whatever it is, you're probably going to need to get these boxes over there. Alright, well, before we do that, I want to sleep real quick, because it's going to be dark. It's going to be hard for you guys to see. And I don't like just chilling in the dark either way. Alright, back up to the windmill we go. Alright, so let's see. We need to go one more to the side. Of course, this one doesn't work. I don't get why. That means we probably need two to the side then. There we go. So now the boxes should be where that painting is. Means we can climb them. And then we can flip the switch. Ah, there we go. That ladder comes down. However, that means that the shelf is in the way. So we just pull it once more. And now we can climb up this ladder. Alright, what is at the tippy top? Aha! So we need 20 scrap metal in order to repair the cogwheel. And with that, we can pull this brake lever and then it should start turning, which will produce power. So we can open up that door to the grinding area. 20 scrap metal ain't that bad. Alright, there we go, we got it. I really like the design of having solar panels on it as well. Not sure how realistic that's gonna be. Due to the extra weight and all. Like, I don't think the blades can turn that easily, which means it requires more power to turn. But who knows? Alright, let's fix up the gear. Pull the brake lever. There we go. Oh, that means we can see it spin now, can we? That'd be even sicker. Yes, it's spinning. The door's open too. It's grinding the pedals into dust. Sack of pedals. And there's only 5 in there, eh? Alright, let's see, what can we get here? Pestle, or mortar and pestle. Oh, to make paint. Oh, is that what the entire purpose of these flowers is going to be for? Let's go outside. See this majestic building in action. Look at it go. Yeah, that is amazing looking. Alright, I found a better spot for a screenshot, perhaps. I also believe that there was an area right here, where the waterfall was, in the cave. There was an area here that we needed a motor upgrade as well. So that could potentially be one of the next locations we head off to. However, it does seem like we're going to need some good supplies. Mainly food, and some more wood as well. So I want to head back to this general area at the beginning. We need to anyway for this signal tower. This was a nice little adventure. The way down is so smooth. We go so fast. And also looking at the map, we only have one more point of interest to go. A large one anyway. And on our way back, I decided to stop in this field right here. Because there is a ton of fiber in the area. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that for most of our weight upgrades. Luckily, this is not that far from the wood farming area and the berry farming area either, because those are on the other side of the river. Where is this path up here? Does it actually go anywhere? Oh, hell yeah, later. And a gnome. Pirate gnome Rustbeard. So that one is down below here. Was just this tiny path sticking out. I was like, heck yeah. There has to be something here. Okay, we're starving. That does make me wonder, though. It takes food in order to actually pick something up or chop it. Okay, we can just keep doing it. So instead of wasting food for a sec, I'm just gonna grab all these items. We're not dying at a rapid pace or anything. Dude might not like it. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That actually makes me think... Did we ever get the farm? I don't think so. No, I don't see a farming option. Alright, before turning them all into jam, I want to see what we get from the signal tower. Because if we can get a garden, it might be better to use the berries to grow more berries. Well, we're back here. Back where the episode started. It might actually be better to get tomatoes, because I think they grow with 2 of them. Not that it matters, apparently. Because we're not getting any of those. Ooh, we can get beds. I think I want to have chairs. Or do I want to have chairs? If these require metal... Yeah, you know what? Get chairs for now. See, what do we need for this? We need the bolts. And that means we can increase the weight of the car. Can we do that another time? Yeah, well, we need coarse metal, which I don't know where to get. I imagine that's going to be in this area. It looked a little more rocky than the rest. I guess let's start making 10 of these just in advance. It also turns out we're actually going to have to build this, so we do need the bolts. So it's good that we started making them. So that way we go from being able to carry 20 units of weight to 35, so that's 15 extra. Not that bad. Alright, I'm going to leave it here for today. We did my ultimate goal, which was to see what the windmill had to offer. It looked absolutely stunning. I loved it a lot. In the next episode, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to start building a house. So we might just remove a lot of stuff down here and actually use the ladder as intended. And remove it from here. Because even though I don't like the ladder being here, I don't like having, like, wasted space pretty much. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, everyone.